Et voilà, aujourd'hui, bon matin, mesdames et messieurs, nous continuons la conversation. Et Topik Konversasyon, ça doit qu'on adresse bonne personnalité. Mais aujourd'hui, nous continuons l'événement qui va arriver très bientôt. Et, of course, ou capable de faire passe à l'événement. C'est quelque chose qu'on a pour faire, c'est acheter au ticket. Et ou capable, là, ensemble avec nous, pour célébrer sa activité qui pourrait faire à partir les 3 mai, oui, si mon pays dit bien, mon pays donne mon pays, c'est ça, mon faire si mon pays donne bien l'information. Les 3 mai, il y en a l'événement qui ou capable de faire part là-dedans, et collection artistes, mon besoin dire, et ou aussi ou capable d'acheter au ticket et faire part ça l'événement. Aujourd'hui, bon matin, on a un plaisir pour introduire mon guest. Pas nouveau, le bonjour Cécile, mais laissez introduire sur l'écho aujourd'hui, bon matin. Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bonjour, pas mal, pas trop mal, depuis bon matin.
Bien bonheur, aujourd'hui, pareil, l'habitude.
Oui, oui.
Et pareil, pour me dire, là, on peut me demander, lesquels ou nous ou non?
Ok, je m'appelle Graham, mon chéri.
Oui.
Responsable mon import qui tombe le bon divertissement qui peut arriver
Oui.
les 3 mai.
Ok.
Et, ben oui, et puis comme ça.
Graham, des fois, tu viens, nous faisons une conversation, nous demandons que vous servez d'abord matin. Tu t'es café de l'eau, qui va commencer la journée, qui va commencer la journée, vous comparez même?
Oui, on compare à cause de anyway, il finit pour qu'on arrive là. Et il finit gravé.
Pas besoin de là.
I'm not an early person, mais plutôt un Edmond qui est a late person.
Oui.
So, moi pour aller le matin. C'est moi c'est.
Oui, vous savez.
Oui, oui.
Vous nécessaire pas là, vous besoin de nous social.
Oui, là il nécessaire.
Ah oui, c'est facilement la journée de grand matin. So Graham un petit peu of course bon nous you know et madame qui vient l'autre fois là.
Oui.
Même si mon mon père dit l'autre bon matin. Hi, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
You are back again.
Back again with the
We
band.
never thought you would be back so soon again.
Wow.
And now here you are.
Yes.
So how has it been since the last time we met?
Yeah, it's been a nice journey, a divine journey.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, that's why we're here, back here again.
And last time, how was it for you?
Sure, it was nice, very nice.
Because remember, we spoke about it. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, we did.
It was good.
We did.
And the crowd, how was the crowd?
People were enjoying.
Yeah.
They enjoyed every bit of it. Instead of doing 2 hours, I think we end up doing 3 hours.
3 hours?
We kept on going on and on and on and
Graham,
on.
mais quelle est notre idée pour nous arrêter?
Et dans ce tingu.
Dans ce tingu.
Ben
ça la parle pas. Ça la vie c'est pas un problème avec ce là.
Problème, oui.
Oui.
Yeah. Ben là, tu vois que tu as l'ambiance.
Oui.
Ben là, tu continues.
Continue danser.
Continue danser.
So you were supposed to sing for how many hours?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But you added the next 1 hour.
It was not as if we kept it like...
It kept coming.
Yes.
And are you satisfied with the stage show? Does it because obviously after coming back, going on the stage,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like reminiscence of the last time you were in stage shows.
Mm-hmm.
How was the emotion for you coming up the stage and so forth?
Especially, remember we were here the last time with Lucky, that when he was
Yeah,
still
yeah,
alive.
yeah, the first time.
That
yes.
was 1984.
Yeah,
And, you know, it's not easy for us.
yeah.
Like I said the last time, that it's like it happened only yesterday with him. The minute you're on stage, it's like you see him next. He's on stage.
there, his presence
He's
is
there. And you can feel his presence on stage.
Yeah. I suppose that's why the 1 hour extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys were on. And the requirements, obviously, last time there was a lot of preparation for that, the singing and so forth. How was it this time? Is it a little bit easier because we know
No
the stage of a
easy.
crowd, or it's the same?
There's no easy.
No easy.
It's the same.
It's not easy. I couldn't help myself.
It was
I had
not
to.
easy.
It was not easy.
It's not easy. It's like everything.
Yeah.
We're taking everything serious.
Yeah.
We have to do. Remember,
Yes.
our audience know every note.
Yes, they do.
So you miss one note, they'll sing it for you.
Because Graham was telling me that they were singing along.
Yes.
Every single song. Graham, tu vois, c'est I mean,
Définitivement.
nous besoin reconnaître. Cécile, il y en a une collection du monde qui apprécie la musique reggae et Lucky Dube Band, zot la musique qui est fondée
Fondé, oui.
de Kilti Cécile.
Définitivement.
Comment y a-t-il été pour ça, Graham? Obviously, Yeah, it's a trial, ça.
Oui, il est trial, mais c'est massive success.
Oui.
Et beaucoup, on a beaucoup d'appréciation par tous les médias, par tout côté passé.
Oui.
Voilà, il dit, il y en a qui regrettent, ils sont pas capables de venir.
Dans moment, hein.
Au repas, qui va quelque chose de passé, mais seulement, là, nous faisons de venir.
La deuxième fois là.
La deuxième fois.
Nous parlons 3 ans encore là ou ça nous besoin couper là? On se fait share stage avec les autres monde là.
Il parle du pas chez stage, seulement nous pour essayer même, pour faire ça qui est bon même.
Mais là, si y a plus qu'elle ben là, pour gagner chose que c'est bon matin. Je sais pas pourquoi si on peut tenir ça, c'est bon matin. Ah, moi connais de la course, on peut de nous. Définitivement, zota na salinese pour tenir ça, c'est bon matin. C'est surtout, là, mon collègue designer dit, mon peut demander nous, le côté ticket, Graham, un petit peu le ticket.
Bon, nous avons 3 catégories de tickets.
Ok.
Une qui est la promotion,
Yeah.
un ticket normal et avec VIP,
Oui.
sur 250, 300 et 1000 roupies respectivement.
Ok.
Bon, promotion, moi paye ça pour 10 autres, une sold out.
Ok.
Nous avons ça normal qui est 300 roupies et ça VIP.
Ok.
Et available code Daras Plus as usual. Ou soit nous payons maximize delivery aussi. Je prends contact avec moi-même personnellement par emoji.
Yeah.
Et le numéro suivant, on call 56 D56 26 26. Aussi D75 22 30. Nous avons organisé delivery pour les autres, même si nous sommes un petit peu occupés avec quelque chose qui peut arriver. Mais c'est moi Daras Plus garantie pour gagner.
Garantie pour gagner.
Oui.
Et le parler là, dire est-ce qu'il y a une bonne provision pour faire des gens qui a envie de ticket pour gagner?
Nous avons une fille qui est stand-by pour aller. En fait, il fait qu'il arrive de Saint-Marie pour venir de nous.
Ok.
Pour le moment, là, pour aller, nous n'avons pas de ticket qui est available, mais nous ne pouvons pas faire provision. So, ticket est en maille depuis hier.
Ok.
C'est mon un système online aussi.
Ok.
C'est sales, mon carte du monde connaît.
Oui,
Il y a un link
car
que
c'est
tu
le ticket.
follow, les autres gagnent et les autres gagnent.
Les autres capables passer ce ticket.
Oui, oui, oui.
So now with this one, I'm coming back to you. We know what happened last time. 1 hour extra, you guys were singing on. But this time around, you are sharing the stage with other people. How's that going to work? Are you just going to sing along and after the extra hour, and then the other one will make a do? What's gonna happen here?
I don't
Because
even...
we know you guys are gonna start singing, and you're never gonna stop singing.
We can't stop.
You
That's-
can't stop.
We can't stop. We're gonna keep doing, not the same thing. Maybe it's gonna be different this time.
That's what we're talking. What are the expectations? Of course, the Seychelles are like, we've just seen you guys in action. What will be different this time?
The difference will be, we're gonna give it more.
Okay. It's like you're back home again.
Yes. And we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
We are back home. And
How
we
many
happy.
are all the members here this time around, or it's just certain members?
No, we are all here.
All here. So we're talking how many members in total now?
10.
10 members. All right. The ladies are ready. The
They're
guys
ready.
are ready.
Everybody.
So would you have time to visit Seychelles a little bit more this time around?
Yeah, maybe we can. Can be very happy to come. It's just a pity.
Definitely.
But we're feeling very home.
Very home.
Yeah.
And the weather is hot as well.
It's
Because in South Africa right now it's what?
It's winter. We're freezing.
Yes, and to come here in Seychelles and just now I was reading on the newspaper, it's saying that the temperatures are really high for this time of the year.
Yeah.
Are you guys coping?
Yeah.
Especially with the humidity.
Sure.
Oh,
Yesterday after we landed, I was not coping, but now I'm
Now you're
settled.
good.
Yeah.
all right. We got the beach soccer World Cup happening in Seychelles. Will we be seeing Lucky Dube sitting in the
Wow,
stadium
yeah.
watching the beach soccer?
That's great.
We'll be seeing one of the members sitting there, maybe. What, you guys chilling and sitting and watching a match, maybe? Bringing a bit of the South African vibes.
Yeah.
Celebrate and supporting the Seychelles team.
Yeah, we would.
Ah! Nou là, nous finissons contact là, hein. So, quel petit mot il est fait pour support Team Cecil? Nous avons bien Lucky Dube qui a venu entrer dans le grandstand pour venir support Team Cecil. Nous avons fait, hein. Graham, c'est ça travail là.
Oui, oui, oui.
Graham, nous pouvons regarder un petit peu. Nous avons aussi des autres artistes qui pour qui ne performe pas de sa show.
Définitivement, oui.
Quelle est la perspective show commencer?
Ok, nous pouvons jouer plus bonnet
Oui.
à cause nous connaît massive.
Ok, là, on peut dire mon plus bonnet, qui c'est plus bonnet? Parce que après-midi,
non, 8h30, 8h30, nous pouvons commencer à faire
Ok.
avec Blazing Youth Band from Parler.
Ok.
Ça youth band qui perform last time là nous suis parler. So nous pouvons donner l'opportunité pour nous perform alongside Saban Legend.
Oui.
Et ça moto Saban Legend il basically pour donner bonne l'opportunité. So ça il nous bout commencement que nous pouvons faire ça show.
Yeah.
Et après nous proposer par commencement nous pouvons commencer avec Ben Oyaba. OK? Pour performer et after that pendant un rest in between the band côté après show pour finir avec Lucky Dube band pendant sa pause between the band pendant Rika Sani qui est Nigerian famous famous song qui est enjoyed by beaucoup zen but love reggae music lyric pour perform pendant sa reste.
Et Ricky, sérieux, ça peut arriver?
Rick pas arrivé samedi à cause qu'arrivé Ricky en effet dans un Indian Ocean Tour et il pour sauter côté nous samedi from Mauritius. Et il peut performer
Ok. All right. Lesquels les autres encore qui nous respectent? Nous avons l'autre, non, le groupe, le poster?
Oyaba.
Yes.
Oyaba. Mon vraiment apprécié Oyaba moi aussi as a reggae legend back then et il y a une histoire aussi que tu sais ici c'est sûr. Si mon peut calculer moi j'ai 3 ans.
Tu même la bière que tu as fait, la bière Oyaba que tu as fait.
Oui.
C'est un plus modération et responsabilité pas mais c'est bon. It is what it is. Ça aussi c'est là, ça va les temps. Et, of course, les autres pour là. Là, nous disons les autres. Est-ce qu'il y a différents membres ou il y a 10 membres qui pour là?
Non, 3 membres.
3 membres qui pour là.
Il y a un main vocaliste, Alexis. Après, nous avons encore un keyboardiste. Après, l'autre encore. Le fait que ça groupe, un groupe qui est un peu ancien.
Oui.
Juste pour clarifier, c'est que les autres membres, ils décédent.
Ok.
Ça groupe.
Oui.
Seulement ça toi qui là, il still peut keep up with the
avec sa band.
Sa band, yes.
Et of course, aujourd'hui nous pouvons rencontrer lesquels nous?
Alexis, the main vocalist, what they call a King Faco in the band.
Oui.
Et ça même ça la voix qui nous donne raison. Nous pouvons écouter ça par Paradise,
yes, one of my favorites actually.
Définitivement. Et ça la voix.
Mais c'est pas combien de temps pour performer à peu près? Combien de temps pour performer?
Ok, supposé à peu près 15 minutes.
Pour
Oyaba, à peu près 8 chansons. 8 à 10 chansons.
Est-ce qu'il y a un artiste, moi commence à demander, est-ce qu'il y a un artiste local qui pour là, pour accompagner ça, à part sa youth band? Est-ce qu'il y a un artiste local qui performe? Et combien de temps nous respecter ça show? Last.
Show lui-même, ok. Pour le bon artiste, c'est que show est massif, vraiment massif et nous pas capable de squeeze local artiste, mais par exemple, nous donne provision un youth band, de Blazing Youth Band from Parler. Et ça, c'est l'option que nous avons fait, ok. Et nous respecter show pour finir de 2h30 à 3h plus tard.
Bon matin.
Bon matin, oui. Son lendemain dimanche.
Ça veut dire nous prenons nos 3 main performances. Nous prenons lesquels premiers line-up il y a prêté?
Ok, line-up pour
venir de youth band. Qui par quoi c'est que tu bien line-up là, allez.
Youth band pour commencer. Les youth band pour commencer. Pas oublier aussi nous prenons nos MC Verna.
Oui.
Qui pour aller.
Tu fais pas l'habitude.
Il y a aussi une bonne surprise in between. Et après ça band youth nous prenons Oyaba. Qui pour commencer avec nos reggae concert. Et après, Oyaba aussi pour à peu près 15 minutes. Nous finissons ça, nous prenons un rest in between the two bands, côté Rika Sani pour perform for at least 1 hour. Ok. Et après ça, nous pour finir show avec The Reload of Lucky Dube Band.
All right, mesdames et messieurs, mon dit Rodney, bonjour. Rodney dit moi comment ça la bière s'appelle Celebration B. Moi pas quoi dit mon s'imaginer ça la bière s'appelle Celebration B. Oui, son notre Celebration B. Mais moi quoi tout le monde c'est celle. Si vous demandez autres, lesquels ça la bière qui m'a s'appelle si mon pour demander question, oui, ça s'appelle Celebration B, mais la majorité c'est là. Si qu'on ça la bière comment ou yaba cause si et tu laisses aller. So nous continuons nos conversations aujourd'hui bon matin, mesdames et messieurs. Il y en a un qui demandé, bonjour Mary, est-ce que vous pouvez me parler cette fois-ci?
Bon,
Là, ben, la plupart du Graham, franchement.
bon, pourquoi je vous venir marier à
Oui.
cause nous, ça voyage nous pas faire parler. Ici qui ben lui-même, il y a un time limitation aux autres. OK, les autres dans les autres programmes, nous avons besoin de squeeze les autres pour capable venir ici pour
Oui.
nous capable faire un bon la fait travailler.
Oui.
Sans nous partir pour gagner les autres pour ça la fait travailler. So mon vie c'est là passer bon la fait travailler, so nous squeeze ben pour venir
Oui.
et spécialement aussi au Yaba, que les autres time is very limited. So il peut être difficile pour nous split band pour vous parler pour sa performance, sa voyage.
Ça veut dire pas possible.
Non, pas possible, oui.
Pas performance de parler, s'il vous plaît, ils disent descendre, mais nous pas nous de parler, nous à cause de pas descendre. Comment on fait ça c'est fort. Descendre. Guest house aussi, il y en a le maïs. Là, doit rester, il y en a, l'auto, il y en a. Descendre nos maïs. Tout ça qu'on peut gagner, pareil, les nous montre parler, tout ça que nous gagner, la case, l'auto, tout quelque chose. La maille aussi, il y en a même affaire. Il y a un petit week-end, pareil, nous dit nous montre un petit week-end parler, nous aussi nous parler, disons descendre un petit week-end maille. Nous continuons la conversation aujourd'hui bon matin, nous causons le prix ticket, Graham repasse un petit convitement, prix ticket.
250 qui finit sold down, on a
Oui.
300 avec 1000 roupies.
300 avec 1000 roupies.
Get ce ticket bonheur, Daras Plus, c'est le numéro suivant pareil qu'on a le poster.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What was one of the best songs during that performance for you? Do you have a special moment when you were performing on stage?
I can't tell because you know every song is special.
Every song is special. Is there anything in particular your last visit in Seychelles, it touched you?
The love of the people around here. The respect
Yeah.
that we're getting from Seychelles.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
And the costumes will be the same this time round?
No.
Different. It's very important, but your costumes are very important.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of finding of deciding what to wear during a certain particular? I figured.
Myself.
I figured.
Yeah.
So you're in charge of wardrobe.
Yes.
So you are the lady that says, okay, this show we're gonna wear this one.
Yeah.
So what color? Can you hint us on the color? What color we're expecting to see? Last time it was what?
We're wearing white.
Wearing white. This time around it's white.
I can't tell.
We
It's a surprise.
She's not telling.
Yeah.
She's not revealing any secrets whatsoever. Where are you off to after Seychelles? South Africa?
Yeah.
And the performance continues, obviously.
Yeah.
Where to?
We're gonna be doing, I think, Bloemfontein.
Okay.
In Bloemfontein in the Val.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in South Africa itself.
Yes, South
Which
Africa.
city?
Bloemfontein.
Bloemfontein is a city.
Yes.
In South Africa.
Yes.
Okay. Is that in the south, the north? Whereabouts?
You go to north.
She's just tagging along. You're just going along. Wherever they take you, wherever the music takes you.
Yes, we go there.
I forgot to ask you last time, when you last came, somebody sent a question and asked me, ask her if she knows how to play any instruments apart from singing. Do you play any instrument?
Percussion. The shakers.
Yeah.
The drums.
Okay. That's all you got. You're not into guitars, etc.
No.
No.
I've tried.
How was that for you? It's too heavy. Graham, les autres quelque chose que tu as partagé avec nous, mais dis-moi, tu peux regarder dans le coup. Pour faire ci, qui tout le monde est en bord, tout le monde a des tickets bien bonheur. Darage Plus, on dit nous, ticket en ville?
Oui, dans la place,
Oui.
c'est l'endroit principal que je peux aller.
Oui.
C'est dans la ville passée.
Oui.
Sinon, par exemple, nous avons le numéro suivant qui est le poste partout sur Facebook, mais
Yes.
même le SBC, adverse per passé.
Oui.
Nous pouvons faire nous mieux pour nous délivrer maximum.
Oui.
Si nous style pour nous devant la porte.
Oui.
Ok.
C'est encore
Ici encore, oui, oui. So, vini.
Quand nous pouvons faire exactement nos shows?
Show et pour côte Victoria Music Stadium, pareil, tu fais l'autre fois.
Oui.
Même location.
Même
l'endroit, oui.
Yeah.
Nos VIP will be the same thing. Nos VIP, nous bon package qui vient avec.
Oui.
It's a very good package actually pour 1,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Parmi pour nos bon welcoming drink, snack box, front row access, sitting area. A very nice setup.
It's very laid back. Pas besoin trop.
Yeah.
Comme si ça couille, pareil, nous dit, il y a
Definitely.
beaucoup de monde qui peut
Oui,
qui peut en tout fou, ou on a l'espace, au confort, etc.
Définitivement. Après, bon artiste pour là, tout à fait porter avec, passer
Oui.
bon le temps. Bon, dit descendre,
Descendre.
pour vous. Pas besoin de faire pareil l'autre fois pour autres.
Descendre bonnet aussi, hein?
Oui, descendre bonnet à cause de nous
Pas-
pour faire bonnet.
À cause on même dit, oui, pareil, on dit,
Nous
comment
pouvons
se fait bonnet,
faire
à partir de
yes.
8h30, nous dit.
8h30, yes,
Nous pouvons
nous
dire
pouvons
à partir de 8h30.
Yes,
Et aussi, ticket pour qui peut demander, ticket qui est online aussi. Graham, maintenant tu l'as fait travailler, ok. Indépendance. On a pas envoyé de argent là.
N'a pas quitté, qu'il faut avoir quelque chose qui peut cuire doucement.
Ça fait qui peut faire nous finir pour les affaires qui bon.
Oui.
Graham, y a pas un petit quelque chose où là non?
Comme dit maman Tony, keep secret.
Keep
everything.
secrets. Mama Tony, are you good at keeping secrets?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. Because I'm trying to ask him what's going to happen in June. They're like, okay, so they got us covered for the Labor Day. So someone is asking about June celebration, the Independence, Seychelles Independence Day. If there will be any celebrations. We're trying to fish it out of him. And he's quoting you. He's quoting you. Eh? He's learning, eh? He's learning really well. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mama Tony, have a wonderful time. Enjoy your time in the Seychelles. We want to thank you for celebrating with us and sharing your music with us and sharing everything that is beautiful about the Lucky Dube band. And I hope you have a pleasant stay in the Seychelles. And we hope to see you back soon.
Definitely. If
Yeah.
there's any passage that we can
Any Independence Day
yes,
celebrate.
maybe.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
And all
Thank
the best
you.
to all the other members
Thank
as
you.
well.
I will.
Graham, nous pourrons rester la même. Et obviously, là, nous pourrons tourner. Nous prenons l'autre petit monde, nos plateformes. Mesdames et messieurs, nous prenons un petit pause et là, nous retournons avec Topik Konversasyon. Nous continuons le programme aujourd'hui bon matin et voilà nous commençons Topik Konversasyon avec Lucky Dube Band. Graham est encore là, mais au bout nous sans à cause nous causer pour si on a trois les autres membres de Ben qui viennent Cécile et puis l'état passé et ça c'est Ben Oyaba. Graham, on finit tout jour, on va pas toujours encore. Et voilà que mesdames et messieurs, aujourd'hui bon matin, nous en a parlé nous dit ça Ben qui vient devant l'état. I'm not sure which year was it, Alexei?
I think it was 1997.
1997.
Yeah.
So good morning, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
How's it been in Seychelles so far?
Hot.
Hot. I was just telling Mama. Very hot or hot we can adapt?
No, just hot. We can
Just
adapt.
hot.
Yeah.
Because in South Africa, as we said, it's
Yeah,
winter.
because it's cold.
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're from which part of South Africa?
Johannesburg.
Joburg.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you are the main vocalist
Yes.
of the Oyaba band.
Yes, ma'am.
How does it feel to be back in Seychelles?
It feels very, very good, and reminiscing at the same
Yeah.
time because I was a kid
Okay.
when I came here, so I didn't see a lot of the scenery.
Yeah.
Because I was kept away, and just get here, stay at the hotel, prepare yourself, go on stage,
Yeah.
and then from there, you just enjoy a little bit of it. But
Yeah.
this time around, I think,
It's a bit more laid back.
yeah,
isn't
it's gonna
it?
be, it's gonna be very interesting.
You're the
'cause
boss.
I
You can
too-
make your own decisions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So much better.
No, it's much better now. I can roam around by myself. I can get to the market. I can get anywhere.
You can see Seychelles for what it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Through your own eyes.
yeah. Because right now I'm a different person. I'm
Yeah.
in different business and
Yeah.
everything, development and stuff. So I see a lot of opportunities. So, we've been talking and everything.
Yeah.
And he's gonna show me couple of sceneries, and
Okay.
then we'll see what we can do in the future. Something that's not related to music, but development-wise.
All right. Very interesting. And of course, what you mentioned, you were a child. How old were you when you came to Seychelles?
I think I was 27.
Alexei, even Mama's laughing right now. She's saying, "Ish, child,
No, at that age, you're still mama's boy.
you're still Mama's boy."
Yeah,
Okay.
you're still mama's boy.
So tell us a little bit about Oyaba, the members and so forth. How did it start?
So it's a band of friends
Yeah.
from the neighborhood in the Free State,
Okay.
in a township called Welcome,
Okay.
Tabong, which means celebration.
Okay.
And most of us, we just know each other from different bands because it was one place that has band every corner.
Okay.
So if you have instruments, you'll just put it by the lawn at the backyard, and
Yeah.
then whoever knows how to play will just jam.
Okay.
So it started from there. It started from me because I was raised by my mom's, mostly, mentored by her musically
Yes.
because she was a singer at the church.
Okay.
So I knew every song that plays on radio. So I was a kid that everybody knows, that kid knows the lyrics to every song that plays
Okay.
on radio. So it's safer to have him to come and perform. And that's how we actually met, because some of the guys were in a different bands, but local bands, not recording bands.
Yeah.
So we're playing cover versions. So then one day I get an invitation to go and meet the guys with this new manager type of a scenario. And this guy's got a big ass, system.
Yes.
That's what they call it.
Okay.
Meaning that it's huge. And then he's like, I think you guys can use this, to make music and everything. I was still at school at that time. And then he said that I will pay you guys for playing together. So you don't have to play at
At other
events and
places,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So the guys, they were like, really? He's like, yeah, I will pay you guys. He was very, very loaded. And then we started just jamming around, and we started playing other people's
Yeah.
music and stuff. And then one day he rocks up with this Mercedes Benz, and he's like, I want you guys to play reggae now. And then we were like, how do we do that? And he's like, no, I'll pay you more. And then that's how the guys went in and reconstruct the whole music. And Robert was the architect of
Yeah.
Oyaba. He's the one that came up with the name. He came up with the songs.
And
He
Robert
arranged.
is he one of the members or what?
Yeah, he's one of the
Yeah.
members. He's a keyboard player.
Yeah.
So he's actually the DNA of the band. I'm just
The guy that remembers the lyrics
Yeah,
and sings.
yeah.
The
yeah.
voice of Oyaba.
Yeah, because for me, I was a kid and I was not into politics.
Yeah.
So I knew that reggae, it's all about social, it's about all of those things. I'm like, how am I gonna write that? Because I'm still a kid.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we'll write and give it to you. So they
So
had
you
a
give them-
writer
Yes.
from outside who was not in the band
Yeah.
to write poems.
Okay.
And then he brings that as a song. And then I'll take that and then I'll reconstruct it and then rearrange the lyrics.
When you were at school, did you ever think that you would be in that world?
Like music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew.
Yeah, I was 3 in the band.
Okay.
They say that it started when I was 3.
So you wanted to be a party all along.
Yeah, for me, music is a different language and it's an easy language for me to do. And they didn't understand how I know how to master things quickly.
Okay.
Because I think it was also an element of me being an empath. I'm a Cancerian. So I see things from a bird's eye view. I don't see it from the ground. So I I knew how to reconfigure tapes and vinyls back in the days, because I was a kid that used to plug things in the
Okay.
house and blow up stuff. so
And got into trouble.
yeah, I got into trouble. So they saw that in me for a long time, that my brothers allowed me to play their vinyls.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I started listening vinyls with headphones, that's when I realized that it's not only singing but also hearing.
Hearing, yeah.
Yeah, and when I hear things, then I try to manipulate them, and that's how I got into wanting to do production.
What are some of the
And-
sounds you were listening to? Because as a child,
Soul music.
yeah, some of the artists as well. Because you can say
Yeah.
soul. There's a lot of soul artists out there.
Yeah, soul music.
Share us, put us into your world, Alexi.
Okay,
Share it,
so
'cause
you-
people are
you
dying
know-
out there listening to this.
You know, as a child, you listen to what your parents
Yeah. What are some of the
levitate to, because you don't have a choice.
Yes.
You're not, you're not in charge. So they had like a lot of soul music, like Marvin Gaye. They
Okay.
had Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
They had Bill Withers. They had Brooke Benton. They had a lot of gospel.
Yeah.
And then my sister is the one that used to levitate more to reggae. My elder sister.
Okay.
And then she will play Peter Tosh out of nowhere. She'll just blast the radio in the house. You know, black families back in the days, you play today they call it playlist.
Okay.
Yeah, the generation call it playlists on their devices. But back then, your playlist was you bringing your vinyl into the lounge.
Yeah.
When I'm finished, and then you start
You
blasting.
start playing.
Yeah.
Each of us have our slot.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So she
Okay.
played a lot of Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
And then Bob Marley and the Wailers. And I think I was more like a sponge in the background, because I enjoy writing homework in front of a speaker
Okay.
while it's blasting.
Okay.
So even today I still do it. I still write assignments and proposals while music is blasting.
Yeah.
So I think that's when I actually ingested most of these sounds in the music
Yeah.
and fused them. So when my moment came, I was allowed to sing the way I want to sing on reggae.
Okay.
So it was more like, it wasn't like you have to sing like
Yeah.
this because it's reggae.
You can put your own signature, your
Yeah,
own colors.
put your own thing there, just sing, because I was like, I'm a kid, I don't know how to do, I like doing that. But I just test things, you know what I mean? And then the next thing, that's actually when the gel and the elements blended together.
But back then, Oyaba had how many members?
We were 7.
7.
Yeah, we were 7, and we recorded 2 albums at one go.
Okay.
But because back then it was a vinyl, you were only allowed to put 3 or 4 songs one side. But because it was a very a new experience for us to be in studio,
Yeah.
all of the songs that you hear, like Tomorrow Nation, they were done, there's no overdubs. They were recorded like this. So they make us play again until the producer gave up. He's like, okay, this is it. So we recorded Tomorrow Nation and Caught Up at the same time.
At the same time?
At the same time, yeah. So what they did is they chopped them. They chopped the album.
Okay.
They said, no, it's too much. We're just going to do 8, and then we'll do 8 on the next one. And because that moment, that's when I got into the momentum of understanding how to write and how to produce.
Okay.
And self-taught, everything. Engineering, self-taught. I just look at you. If you touch something, I ask you, what is that? And then you explain to me, okay, this is a compressor. What does it do? Like a baby, you know?
Yeah.
What does it do? It does this and this, and then I record it in my head or I write it on the book. And then tomorrow when I get there, I remind you, press that thing that you pressed yesterday. And then the white people then in studio, they started liking me, you know, like this kid, he's got brain.
Yeah.
You know, he's into this. Maybe we should just allow him to just,
Do his own thing.
Yeah, so I started making coffee for everyone in studio.
Okay.
While I'm recording with Oyaba, imagine. So I'm an artist, I'm a signed artist, but when I go to a studio, I'm not an artist. I would just want to be me. I make coffee for people because they are elders, you know what I mean? And I listen to what they're doing. Oh, this one, every
And you're
time.
learning a lot as
Yeah,
well.
I'm learning, yeah. I'm
Okay.
learning. And that's how I actually got into it.
And Alexei, obviously, being back in the Seychelles, how does that feel for you?
It feels good. It feels great. I was telling him that I was in Botswana last week. I've been traveling a lot, but not slowing down. But for some reason, when I got here,
You're on pause.
Yeah, everything just went on a very cool and pause vibration. And I was like, I like this. I can work
live
with
with
this.
this.
Yeah, I can live with this. So it's been very good, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and enjoying ourselves. We haven't performed in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, because we lost a lot of members in the band. Like 5 of our guys, five of our guys passed on, and they passed on like in different years and stuff. Yeah, COVID happened and stuff, and now it's only 3 of us left: me, Robert, and Junior. But Junior is not coming with us this time around. It's only Robert and myself, because he took a different career now. He's a male nurse.
Okay.
He's saving people's lives and saving people in hospitals in Kimberley by the Diamond.
That's a transition.
Yeah.
That's
Even Robert is a male nurse.
Okay.
So he's a male nurse at the mines in the Free State. But they just love saving people.
Yeah.
Me, I do it differently. I do it
What
with
are you
music.
doing?
And I'm into technology.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do it with development, introducing ideas. Now I'm doing biometrics and geothermal.
So your lives has taken different paths completely.
Yeah, because
from what it was before. When did it stop? When did the music stop?
it doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
No. Music for me is not for entertainment.
Okay.
To be honest with you, and it's not for money. Because if I was doing it for money, I'll be a zillionaire here, coming here wearing those gold chains and everything, because people with money from the entertainment, they like showing it off. For me, it's more of, it's a deal. It's a deal with my higher source. That, okay, you want me to send this message here, I will send this message here, but I need wisdom somewhere.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of ideas of something that's not related to music, but it allows me and helps me to understand things that are in the future in technology, that I didn't go to university to study, but I'm able to dismantle them and put them together. And they're like, so how did you configure that? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just looking at this thing and this is what it's telling me. But the vibration of having that source in you, and then be able to see that it changes the lives of the people. For me, it gives me that satisfaction that I'm doing something right.
Are you ready for the performance?
Oh, yes, always ready.
Do you remember the songs? Because I'm assuming you have a photographic memory.
Yeah.
So that's like...
Yeah. As soon as, it's funny because as soon as the intro of the song starts, that's why it's so important for people to understand a song from the intro.
Yeah.
It just reset everything that's in the back of your mind. Even if you
go back in the
bombard,
folder.
yeah, everything, lyrics, even the lines, you remember that this line goes 4 times or it goes 8 times, and then you come in. So everything is just a playback.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just.
So the members, all the members are ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's ready. I mean, we had a rehearsal with the band, and
how did you? How did
it was
feel?
amazing. Yeah, it was amazing, and I kept saying to them, I didn't know that you guys, you'll crack this, because I only set of guys that could do it, and they were the original guys.
Yeah.
And there was madness in that.
Yeah.
Their characters were like oil and water, but as soon as they get on stage, it does something, when they start playing. But when they're off stage, the other one likes this, the other one like that, there was madness to the creation of the unit.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that makes us unique, in a sense of, you have adults in the band who have different minds, but when they collaborate together, they come up with a beautiful.
So what should Seychelles expect from you guys?
dynamic. Yeah, extravagance, dynamic, and you know, very powerful performance because I think I owe it to them
Yeah.
over the years of them giving us love back then. And so we want to do it bigger. We want to do it bigger than before.
I can't go without quoting you. Don't be afraid to start something new.
Yeah.
Would you be able to give us something this morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Let me see which
Which one are you gonna? I'm dying to see which one you go in the folder and the cabinet and just take which lyrics you will take out.
Okay, I'm very loud.
Very loud, very. Bro, my people.
I
are
don't
the-
know if your system will handle my voice.
Oh, my system can handle the voice. My people can handle your voice. My man is on standby. He's been here for like what? How many years? Morel has been here for like 45 years. So we got you covered. He was actually in the show watching you.
Oh yeah.
He was working here, and he was one of the people working on sounds
Okay.
during the show. So he's got your back, my brother.
Okay, I'll give him one of his favorite. Maybe this is one of his favorite because I heard that people here they love Paradise.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites actually.
Oh.
It's you know what? I was a radio presenter.
Oh wow.
And every time I would feel a certain particular way, my mood or my energy was just all over the place.
Wow.
I swear to God, that song, any person who's worked with me knows that song is my go-to song.
Wow.
In the studio, loud as hell. And I might not even know the lyrics for 100%, or I might get it wrong sometimes, but I will sing it at the top of my
Okay, so
lungs.
you do baking for me.
Oh, mama's gonna kill me there. Ish, mama, you're gonna kill me.
You do backing vocals for me.
Ah,
So I'll go something like, I had a dream of a lifetime, a dream of a land sent from up above, and there I was standing beside a colorful mountain where life flows is like a dream. I felt like I belonged to their place when the angels stretched their wings to fly, singing like a choir, holding hands up to the sky. Oh yes, tell me if it's paradise. Ooh, paradise, paradise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tell me if it's paradise. Ooh, paradise, paradise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In everything. Was he in a lovely tune? You're not begging me.
I'm so into. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. It's wow. Yeah, Sylvie. This song, it has so much emotions in it. It's a celebration,
Yeah,
but it's also
yeah.
it's a dream, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
It's
and,
a dream. I mean, Mama, it's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing how Tomorrow Nation came up when I was in a class. I wrote Tomorrow Nation
Yeah.
during history period.
Yeah.
And I didn't have music, but I just had the words, and I just wrote the words. But with Paradise, I was in Johannesburg, but the band
Yeah.
was not in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, we are gonna, as we say, all good things must come to an end, and
Yeah.
it's just absolutely amazing to have had that with you. And thank you for coming, Graham. Vitement, nous passons le bon dernier petit quelque chose avant nous wrap things up par nous dire.
Juste pour un petit remerciement pour nos team production.
Yes.
Beno Sidas, Johnny Juliette.
Oui.
Juste, moi, j'ai aussi gagné un ticket avec Johnny Juliette, le D72, 22, 77. Donc, j'ai gagné un ticket qui ont payé au D. Et moi, aussi envie de faire ça aussi. Last time, chez Charles Breweries, j'ai fait un nouveau la bière, Selection Brew. Ça voyage chez Charles Breweries, il est de nos côtés.
Oui.
Et ça voyage avec un nouveau whisky qui déjà le market, qui peut market. Et ça est Johnny Walker Blonde. So Vini, ça voyage, il vous vient Oyaba whisky. Or something like that. So, merci beaucoup. Mon petit tout le monde vini.
Ouais.
Mon crois qu'on gagne
Et avant-goût.
Et avant-goût.
Ouais.
Et vraiment tout ça. So, merci beaucoup. Tout le monde.
Graham, merci pour venir. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for that. And of course, yeah, this is how it is, mesdames et messieurs. Oyaba, Lucky Dube. Et aussi, les salutateurs.
Rick Hassani.
Rick Hassani aussi pour la Cécile, pour performer de sa show à partir de
3 mai.
Là, à partir de 8h30 du soir, dit, plus bonnet là, hein. 8h30 du soir, ticket qu'on vend, 300 roupies, 1000 roupies pour VIP. Vous êtes capables, parce que dans l'espace pour vous gagner votre ticket, et ben, nous prenons, nous disons, descendre. Venez ici, venez pas ce week-end, nous aussi, nous avons un petit endroit que vous êtes capables de rester. Nous aussi, nous avons tout ça qui ont besoin. Et nous passons un week-end ensemble pour célébrer la musique de tout son splendeur. Mais en plus important, célébrer où comment travailler ces lois, ou qui lève, qui débrouille tous les beaux matins, qui fait si, qui ont contribution dans nos pays, et qui est productive, ou qui fait si, qui ont travaillé, qui réfléchit tout ça qui est bien, comment travailler et devrait être. Alors, sans aider pour vous, mesdames et messieurs, ça c'est une Topik conversation pour aujourd'hui, bon matin.